So finally we move on to the test your understanding section, and you may wish to pause the video between questions in order to think of your answer. Test your understanding. Question 1. To appeal to someone who is a realist thinker, should you A. Provide a logical plan with data, B. Focus on what their senses tell them and on moving ahead rapidly, C. Link what you want to do with their goals and aspirations, D. Emphasize getting started with short-term goals, or E. Encourage their speculation but don't confuse their arguing nature with resistance. Which one of those would appeal to a realist thinker? Well, let's move on to the answer. The answer is B. Focus on what their senses tell them and on moving ahead rapidly. Question 2. Most problem-solving methods start with the same step. What is it? Is it A. Analyze the causes of the problem, B. Generate ideas for solutions, C. Improve the process, D. Define the problem, or E. Measure the data? Which one of these do we start our problem-solving method with? Answer to number 2 is D. Define the problem. Okay, question 3. Which of the following are problem-solving and decision-making methodologies? And you should select all that apply. So A. The Joiner 7-step method, B. The Toyota 8-step method, C. DeMannick, D. DeMayick, E. The Bermuda Loop, F. PDSA, Plan Do Study Act, or G. The Manalo 9-step method. A few seconds to think there, and the correct answer to number 3 is A. The Joiner 7-step method, B. The Toyota 8-step method, D. DeMayick, Define, Measure, Analyze, Improve and Control, and F. PDSA, Plan, Do, Study, Act. I don't believe Barry Manilow invented a 9-step method for problem solving. Question 4. The problem grid is a tool to help define a problem. It comprises which 4 elements of the problem? Option A, how, why, where and with whom. Option B, here, there, everywhere and when. Option C, causes, effects, impacts, obstacles. Option D, what, who, why, when. And option E, plan, do, study, act. Which of those are the 4 elements in the problem grid? Moving on to the answer then. The answer is D, what, who, why, when. Question 5. What is the key principle in process improvement? Is it A, to cut cost out of the process? Is it B, to make work flow with fewer interruptions? Is it C, to satisfy the needs of the employees? Is it D, to make work flow faster? And is it E, to minimize checks and control points? Which one of those is the key principle in process improvement? The answer to question 5 is B, to make work flow with fewer interruptions. You might think it's to make work flow faster, and work will flow faster when there are fewer interruptions, but it's certainly not to make people work harder. Question 6. Why are management reports that compare one data point, perhaps this period, with one other data point, a previous period or a target, of little help? And you should select 3 possible answers. Is it A, the difference might just be due to random variation in the operation of the process? Is it B, it doesn't tell us the cost of the process? Is it C, it doesn't tell us if the process is stable or not? D, it doesn't tell us if the process is consistently meeting customer expectations? E, it's too reliant on the accountants getting their numbers right? Or F, it ignores the impact of the space-time continuum? So which 3 are the correct 3 there? Moving on to the answer to question 6 is A, the difference might just be due to random variation in the operation of the process, and option C, it doesn't tell us if the process is stable or not, and option D, it doesn't tell us if the process is consistently meeting customer expectations. Okay, question 7. The ideas grid helps separate ideas into categories. What two axes does it use? Does it use A, the value of benefit and the cost of implementation? Does it use B, the level of customer satisfaction and the cost of implementation? Does it use C, the impact on share value and the time required for implementation? Does it use D, the return on investment and the ease of implementation? Or does it use E, the ease of implementation and the size of potential benefit? Which one of those axes does the ideas grid use? The answer to question 7 is E, the ease of implementation and the size of the potential benefit. And our final question, question 8. Sometimes it helps not to focus on the problem, but to look instead at the benefits a process or activity should provide. This is the benefits realization approach. What 4 elements does benefits realization cover? So you're selecting 4 answers here. Is it A, the changes needed to deliver the results? Is it B, the satisfaction that customers have with the process? C, the benefits a process must deliver? D, the costs of operating the process? E, the enablers that must be in place to deliver the benefits? F, the ease of implementation of the process? G, the aims of the process? Which 4 of those are the 4 elements of benefits realization? Well, the answer to question 8, in order that they apply in the benefits realization model, is G, the aims of the process, C, the benefits a process must deliver, E, the enablers that must be in place to deliver the benefits, and A, the changes needed to deliver the benefits. That's all the questions, and that just about brings us to the end of this course. So that's us, time to wrap up. Thank you very much for your time. I hope this course has been of benefit. I am Ross Maynard, and I hope you will listen to some of my courses in the future. Thank you for your time. I look forward to speaking to you again. Goodbye.